Yo, what's up, fellas? Today we matched up with the Lakers, and this is one thing I really don't like about the online ranking system. Pretty much what it does is you just pick a random, like your own team, what you want to be, and then they match you up with either a tier 1, 2, or 3 team.
Bruh.
Now, personally, I think tier 1 should be matched up with tier 1s more often than not because personally I've seen probably 10 ranked games on Twitch, and a lot of them are tier 1 versus tier 3. You really don't see too many tier 1 versus tier 1, and I think that needs to be addressed as well. I think tier 1 versus tier 3 should be every other game or every third game, so it has sort of a big game feel to it, and you're not playing a tier 1 squad every time, because honestly, the CPU defense in this game is the best 2K has had it in years. I think this game will be on par with 2K11 in terms of greatness and all-time playability, replayability, stuff like that. The game is very deep. There's great defense. The scoring isn't too overpowered. I mean, there's a little bit of cheese in the game, but which 2K doesn't have cheese, right? And right here I get the steal with LA, pushing into Tim Duncan. And LA on the Spurs, man, this is a nice squad. I really didn't think I'd like the Spurs coming into 2K16, but now that I've played with them, they may in fact be one of my top teams because they have Kawhi Leonard who can lock down pretty much anyone. But then again, any player can really lock down anyone if they're playing the CPU defense. Like, personally, I've seen players like Jonas Valanciunas locking down people like Durant on the wing when that shouldn't even happen. Like, the bumping is a little bit too OP, and with a patch coming, I'm sure it might be addressed to the point where scoring may be a bit easier, because scoring in this game is more difficult than previous years and players have been having trouble shooting. And I think the one thing most people are forgetting about when playing this game is the fact that Mike Wang said earlier in the 2K news cycle, or later actually the news cycle, that players will start out cold, and that makes sense if they don't have warm-up shots. And personally, I've only seen, maybe 3 or 4 green releases in this game, and shooting for me isn't too bad. It's not awful, but it's not, great on 2K15 or 2K14's level, but I think it's more like 2K12. 2K12 has been looked back in the past 5 or 6 years as one of the worst 2Ks of this decade, but this 2K does not have that feel. It's just the shooting is a bit different when you're so used to 2K14s and 2K15s, especially with patch 4 coming out and just making every shot dominant. But right there, LA dunks all over Hibbert. Hibbert's soft as shit. It's pretty crazy. I've never tried the Lakers yet, but my tier 3 teams, I don't know who they're going to be, but I am leaning towards the Knicks because I'm pretty sure they are tier 3. They have a decent starting 5, and of course they got Melo, and Melo has one of the easiest jumpers every year. So he's a knockdown shooter pretty much every 2K that comes out that he will be featured in. Now this game's an 11-point game right now. He's pushing the ball with Kobe. He was trying to go baseline earlier in the game. I bumped him though, but right here, Nick Young just destroys Tim Duncan. He just makes him look like a little bitch right there. 47-36 again, tries a failed lob to Roy Hibbert. I'm pushing the ball with Kawhi. I try to do a snatchback right here, but Kawhi, with his old boring ass self, just fucking stood there. Took the easy jumper. I'll take it, but I find Danny Green in the corner. He's going to quit out. But if you enjoyed this gameplay, drop a like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I'm out. Peace.